But this week, we're looking at what we're going to call the all or nothing mind trap. The all or nothing mind trap. And, you've heard that phrase, all or nothing, before. Often we hear it in sports, don't we? Let's take the Olympics for an example. The trainers, the athletes, they train for 4 years to get into this all or nothing situation, right? It's either win or go home. It's all in, as they would say in poker. All the marbles are on the table. I know in 2015 when the Cowboys played the Broncos in the grand final, when that flick passed to Michael Morgan and they scored the try to tie the game, that was an all or nothing situation. And for me, in those situations when I'm watching sports, I stand up because it's so intense. I don't know if there's any other standers in here when you're watching sports, but I just can't sit down because the intensity is risen in the athletes' lives, but it's also risen in the spectators' lives. And all or nothing is great when it comes to sport, but sometimes we can take that same mentality in sport and apply it to our life. We think that this is an all or nothing decision. That this is an all or nothing day, that what I'm going to do right now, it's either all or nothing. There's nothing in between. And what happens is we separate ourselves into two categories. We're either successful or we're a failure. You either feel like a success or you feel like a failure. There's no margin for error. There's no margin in between. There's no journey. And if you don't feel like you fit in one category, well, you're going to put yourself in the other category. What is this all or nothing mind trap? Well, here it is. It's the tendency to think in terms of polar opposites without accepting the possibility that lie between these two extremes. That's what it is. It's the tendency to think in just good or bad, awesome or awful, successful or failure. It's the tendency to think in the terms of polar opposites without accepting the possibilities that lie between these two extremes.